G'day and kia ora! This is the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angelite85, and welcome back to the Anzac Gaming channel. So this week's video is a retro throwback with a game that I am playing for three reasons. The first is, as you can see, it is a Star Trek game, and this year is the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, which, here is a little trivia for you. The very first episode aired was The Man Trap, and was aired September 8th, 1966. But this was not the first episode shot. That was the first pilot episode called The Cage, finished in 1965, and was rejected by NBC for being too sexy or some kind of bull. But Lucille Ball pushed for a second pilot to be produced, and as she liked Gene Roddenberry and believed in the project, this pilot became Where No Man Has Gone Before, and the rest, as they say, is history. The second reason is that I have a fondness for the game, as it is the first I ever got truly excited about, so much so I went and had my name down for a copy to be put on hold when it released at my local electronics boutique. Oh yeah, I am that old. I was there before it was EB Games. And the third,
Commander Safi Larson.
well,
Captain,
I will get to that later.
Working with you.
Commander Larson, if you will take your station. Commander Larson
And
will keep
yes,
track
that
of your mission
is
objectives
Sir
and current
Patrick
orders, Captain.
Stewart himself.
First officer can be the greatest resource at your disposal. As a former first, you've already had that experience yourself.
we'll
Commander
let this,
Larson, bring us to
run.
condition
Actually, you
green
know
and
what?
ready the ship for departure.
We'll
Aye,
just
sir. Condition green. All hands rig for departure.
Chief, please bring the main deflector, warp drive, and impulse engines online, and make sure our warp index ratio is at optimum efficiency.
Aye, Captain.
This
Main
game
deflector and main
is
drive
Star Trek
systems
Bridge
register
Commander
as
and was
ready.
released on the
Mr. Diaz,
27th of
bring main
February
sensors
2002.
online. Check that all work
It was
appears in the
developed
area.
by Totally Games,
sir.
published
Main
by
sensors
Activision, and was
online.
built upon the Gamebryo
Registering
engine,
all worker bees out of dry dock area,
which
Captain.
is the
Mr.
same engine
Savali,
used by
please bring
games
the
such as
structural
Fallout
integrity
3,
field
Fallout
online,
New
and
Vegas,
make sure our tactical
Civ
systems
4,
are primed and
Rocksmith,
ready.
and the Elder
Shields and
Scrolls
defensive
3 and
systems
4,
registering is fully
plus
operational, sir.
many
We have a full
others.
torpedo complement and
Like,
the structural integrity fields
I'm
are
actually
engaged
quite
for
surprised at how many
Ensign
there were.
Lomar, clear all moorings and take us out easy. 1/4 impulse. Please signal the
This
quartermaster.
game
We're
takes
heading out.
place after the
Signaling
Dominion
dry dock.
War, and as you
All
can
moorings
see,
cleared. 1/4 impulse. Aye.
Captain
Federation
Jean-Luc
vessel is
Picard
only as good as its
is
crew. This
working-
point cannot be overstated.
like,
It is
going
this
us through
interaction with a well-trained crew that allows a starship
all
to
the
operate
ship
for a
stuff.
singular purpose.
So yeah. So as I was saying, the game takes place after the Dominion War, and
Captain, the bridge is yours.
surprise,
If you would like, take a
surprise,
moment to
in the
inspect
single
the
player
ship's
you
station.
command
If
a
you would
Galaxy
like any
starship,
advice,
which was
feel
just on
free to
screen.
consult with me.
This ship is the USS Dauntless.
Captain, it is always a good idea to
orders.
check
And-
with your first officer to confirm your current orders.
Oh, we better do that,
Congratulations,
shall we?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Captain Wright would be very proud of you.
Let's see, head to Starbase 12, alright.
Captain,
So we're gonna set course for Starbase 12, and we're gonna click, whoa.
yes, Captain.
Anyway, this is the USS Dauntless. You've taken command after the captain is lost during an event where a star's core it becomes unstable, it explodes, kills him. You and the crew barely make
We
it
have
back,
arrived at Starbase 12, Captain.
and are
Shall I bring us in
towed
closer to the Starbase, sir?
We will not be able to
to
initiate a dock
a
until we are closer
Yes, sir.
to the starbase.
dry dock.
Ensign Lomar can bring us in closer by flying
where
to
we
the
go?
starbase
Yes,
nav
sir.
point.
Here we go. So you go to the dry dock for major repairs. You are then tasked to investigate what happened, which leads you into the realms of intrigue, deception, Cardassian lies, and a new race that has been
Incoming
helping them.
message from Starbase 12, sir.
You
Good
are
day, Dauntless. I'm Commander
also
Graff, Commander here at Starbase 12.
given
Good to
later
see your
on
ship
given the
back
command
in the
of the USS Sovereign,
We've
which
assembled the supplies for your
was
mission,
the
Captain.
prototype
We will
ship
transfer them over
for
to your
the Sovereign
cargo base
class,
once you've docked.
which is the
Shall I
same
initiate
class
docking procedures,
that
Captain?
the Enterprise E and yes, Helm dock.
Docking sequence initiated.
Starbase 12 is the main staging area.
Same
for
class that the
Federation
Enterprise
operations
E
in the
is.
Maelstrom.
We also
Any
get
damage
visits
repairs
from
or resupply needs you have will be attended to.
Captain Picard, who I just mentioned earlier, is voiced by Sir Patrick himself, and later we also get a visit from Lieutenant Commander Data, voiced by Brent
Welcome
Spiner.
to home away from home, Captain.
We are secure to take on ship supplies, sir.
Transferring supplies.
Cargo Bays 3 and 4 report supplies have been received and stowed
So
for transport.
we'll just
Transporter Room 2 reports that the medical and
play
engineering
through
teams have been aboard,
the
sir.
first couple of missions. Well, this first episode. But let's just very quickly point out, this is by no means the first Star Trek game where you command a starship. Because you can actually do that in Star Trek the 25th Anniversary, albeit that is also a point-and-click adventure game.
Captain?
Now, Helm! Set course!
Course laid in.
Vesuvi,
Aye, aye.
engage. And you can actually find that game on right now on GOG, or also known as GOG.com. I'll put a link to the actual
We have
page
arrived at the edge of the Vesuvi system, sir.
for it.
We are being hailed by the Haven
Oh,
colony.
let's
Opening
have a
channel.
look.
This is Director Tobin Soames.
Now,
It's good to see you, Tobin.
as you can see, the
We
game
have
has
quite a
not
situation on our
exactly
hands.
aged well.
The Vesuvius
It's aged better
has sent
than
stellar debris into our region.
some games.
Some larger pieces
And
have
right now,
settled
this
near
is
our
actually,
orbital facility.
you know,
This debris will make
this
it
game is
impossible
pre,
for the incoming supply convoy to transfer
widescreen.
their cargo.
So,
Before you beam down the relief supplies to the surface,
yeah.
please clear the area around the orbital
not that-
facility.
you know.
Contact me when you are done.
Anyway.
Thank you. Soames out.
Not the most challenging assignment, but it'll be a good weapons test.
Well,
Perhaps
dear.
now would be a good time to look over the tactical system.
Look, Picard. I appreciate the help, but I know how to run my ship. Just sit there and be yourself. Thank you. Now,
Yes, Captain.
set course to the
Course
Geki
laid in.
colony, and we're going to go.
Your orders, sir?
Your
oh.
orders, sir.
Yes, Captain.
Actually, no. We want to go.
Yes, Captain.
Red alert for
Shields
number
up.
1.
Your orders, Captain?
We're going to go debris, target that, and destroy
Engaging
it.
to destroy, Captain.
So,
Captain?
Your orders, Captain?
destroy, disable, manual file, report, target at will. Now, I'm going to do something really cool. This is one of the things that you could do. Third person view, look at that.
Moving into attack range.
Now I can actually control the ship through this. Bottom right of the screen we have certain stats such as speed, phaser charge, etc. But you know what we're
Moving
going to
into
do?
attack range.
I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go over to my
Your orders,
engineer.
Captain?
Yes, give me full power weapons, and we're not really in any danger, so we're going to drop the shield gen down to shields down to 50%.
Sweeping through phaser arc.
Boost all the engines up and let this run. See, now, Captain Picard, I'm good. I'm not as good as you, sir, but I'm good. The Anzac Gamer always gets
Moving
his
into attack range.
debris. Yeah. Now, there is,
That's the last of the debris.
Shall I raise the colony, sir?
as I was saying,
Yes,
yeah,
Captain?
yes, Helm, hail the Haven
Sir,
facility.
the orbital facility is currently unmanned.
Oh,
Your orders, sir.
fine, Haven.
Hailing frequencies open.
Thank you for clearing the station, but it looks like we have bigger problems now. The sensors on our orbital facility have just picked up a number of planetary fragments on a collision course with our planet. We are already in a weakened state after the Vesuvi event, and it's doubtful we could take many hits.
Director Soames, get your people into whatever shelters you have available. We'll do what we can from up here.
Thank you, Dauntless. Soames out.
I recommend an initial scan of the area so we can get a better idea of what we're up against.
Science, scan the area, please.
Initiating scan. Picking up the fragments in our sensor, sir. Looks like we have a total of 5 large planetary fragments in 2 groups.
Your orders, sir?
Looks like they're all headed toward Haven. If we can get to them quickly enough,
Engaging
there's a
to
pretty
destroy,
good chance
Captain.
we can take them all out.
Stellar
And
cartography
target
should be
at,
able to present a
at
good
will.
idea of the fragment's relative distance to the colony.
That's nice. But I'll do this my way. Thanks.
Moving into
I
attack
could
range.
bring us within range of the fragments, sir. We can break them up with weapons fire once we're in range.
Have at it, Miguel!
Moving into attack range.
The opening part of the game is kind of blasé. Nothing really exciting happens. Yeah.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
But, as I said, this is the first game that I really got excited about. Back in 2002.
Moving into attack range.
There was talk of a sequel to this game. I don't think it got past any kind of preliminary kind of stuff.
Sweeping through phase marks.
But yeah. Anyway, we will pick this up a little bit later because this takes a little.
Moving into attack range.
If I remember correctly, this takes a little while and this gets kind of boring fairly quick. So I'll leave this here and I'll pick it up in a tick. We'll pick up
Moving
after,
into attack range.
after this into the next mission.
Approaching the Tevron system, sir.
Any sign of the Sovereign
Okay,
and her
so
escorts,
we
Mr.
are
Diaz?
back.
I have 3 ships holding in orbit around Tevron 2, Commander.
Now we are
Yes, Captain?
going to. Where are we going to? We are going to. No house. Okay, so we're going to. What's happened? So we finished the previous mission. We've just been assigned to
Your orders, sir.
go to.
Course laid in.
Tevron 1? Okay.
Sir, we cannot leave the system until the Sovereign is underway.
Where's the Sovereign then? Ugh. Go to the
Standard
moon.
orbit. Aye, sir.
No. Orbit. Tevron 2?
Standard orbit.
Okay.
Aye, sir.
Somewhere over there. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Where is it? Unknown ship. Ah, there they go. There's a way to do this somehow. I can't remember which
That's
way.
the Sovereign, Captain.
There
And
we
2
go.
birds of prey.
Shall I hail the Sovereign, sir?
Yes, hail the Sovereign. Damn. Ooh, forgot about that. Anyway,
Your orders, sir.
look at that. That ship there is the ship that you end up actually
Channel open. Captain Soto,
captaining
On
later on.
Congratulations on
So,
your
yeah.
promotion to command, Captain. I'm glad to see you here. Repairs are progressing, but we only have a skeleton crew on board, so it's taking some time. We've had to take the impulse engines offline, so we're immobile until the repairs are complete.
This would have been only a ferrying assignment. He's undoubtedly short-handed.
Incoming message, sir. Captain Draxon of the Rancouf, sir. On screen.
Hail, Captain. Your timely arrival frees my ship and the Trayor to depart for Biranu Station. However, there is something you must know before we leave. My tactical officer reported suspicious readings on his scanners on our way here.
Oh no!
Suspicious in what way, sir?
Suspicious!
2 very faint readings, fading in and out. He thinks we may have been followed by at least 2 vessels, cloaked.
Well,
Scanners
it's probably
could
the
be out of
Romulans.
Not on my ship, Lieutenant. No! I speak truth. I would stay, but our duty demands we reach Biranu Station on our timetable. Be on guard, Captain.
Excuse me,
Draxon
sirs,
out.
but we have company. 2 warbirds uncloaking to starboard.
And cue the Romulans. Bloody Romulans. Oh, look at that gorgeous ship in
They're
the
hailing us,
background.
sir. On screen.
Greetings, Captain. I am Toren, commanding the warbird Soryak.
With respect, Captain, do you have some business with us?
The Romulan Star Empire is well aware of the incident in the Vesuvi system. That was troubling. Now we have further cause for concern.
The Enterprise has been patrolling the Maelstrom for quite some time. Now Starfleet has introduced this second Sovereign-class ship to the Maelstrom. A somewhat disputed area. We must question the reasons for its presence, and its relationship to the Vesuvi event.
I can assure you neither Starfleet nor the Federation knows any more than you do about the cause of the Vesuvi incident.
2 Sovereign-class vessels raise vast suspicions, Commander. Suspicions we are prepared to act on. Now.
Sir,
Bloody
the Klingons have
Romulans.
raised their shields and are powering up weapons.
Let us see if these Romulans are truly prepared to act on these veiled threats.
Who is threatening whom, Klingon?
I do not threaten. I challenge.
The Klingons have opened fire, Captain.
And the warlike Klingons always doing this sort of stuff.
Incoming transmission.
Your orders, Captain?
We're losing shield integrity. Down 25%. I'm shifting more power to the shields, but I don't think they'll hold.
The Dauntless is yours, Captain.
Now,
Moving into
what
attack.
we can do is now we can actually select subsystems. And the bloody Romulans always do this.
Warbirds uncloaking
Yeah,
again.
so what we want to do is we actually want to hit the cloaking devices. Stops them from cloaking in and out.
Join us. Out.
Report, Lieutenant.
Looks like the Klingons are doing a good job at distracting the warbirds.
While the Romulans are busy with the birds of prey, we can take a moment to plan our attack. Your phaser fire will be more effective if you target
Sir,
specific
we are
subsystems
draining
on
their
the
top
warbirds.
shield.
Yes, Captain?
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Actually, we want our shields. Because we're actually in full thingy.
Your orders, sir?
Bastards. Alright, let's hit the cloaking device again.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range.
We want to take that cloaking device offline and preferably destroy it. Now,
Lining up
the
forward torpedo tubes.
game actually had not only the single player campaign, but it also had a... Yay! Actually, you know what? We're going to make
Engaging
sure
to
it's
destroy,
off
Captain.
completely. We want that cloaking device not to be able to be repaired again. So, we're going to make sure the cloaking device never comes back
Rear
online.
torpedo tubes.
Ooh, we're getting shot at. But next thing we want to hit is going to be the shield generator,
Moving into attack range.
which will
Your
actually
orders, Captain?
we're going to disable the shield generator as well. Where was I? Oh yeah, the game had this single player campaign that we're playing right now, but it also actually had a multiplayer,
Lining up forward torpedo tube.
an online multiplayer that was covered by GameSpy. Unfortunately, with GameSpy having been shut down,
Sweeping through phaser.
there's actually
The
a
left shield is draining, Captain.
Damaging the cloaking device will put the Romulans in
I know, Picard, I've done that. God.
Lining up
Anyway.
forward torpedo tubes.
Damn it, Picard, you've put me off. That's right, the online multiplayer of the game has actually been picked up by a third party.
Draining their right shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
So, unfortunately, combat like this can take a little while.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
That shield generator is very well protected. So you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit their power plant.
Your orders, Captain.
Should actually just very quickly check. Oh no, we're good. Systems are fine.
We've taken some damage, Captain.
Shields are at
I would recommend
75%.
that you check with your
Orders,
chief
Captain?
and prioritize repairs.
I just did, Picard. My God, you're annoying.
Yes, Captain?
Well, I should say, you're annoying in this game.
Yes, Captain?
This is taking a little while.
Yes, Captain?
Low-intensity phaser fire will damage a vessel's subsystems. Full power phasers will weaken the enemy's shields.
Right, low intensity. It's actually. Oh, damn. We're getting dual spread now. Why aren't you firing?
Status on the Romulans, Lieutenant.
Looks like we've bloodied their noses a bit.
We've taken some damage, Captain. I would recommend that you check with your chief and
Your orders, sir?
prioritize repairs.
Oh dear. So as you can see, we've got these repair team stuff. Anyway,
They've gone to warp, sir.
good bloody
Okay.
riddance.
Are they coming back for more or not?
You don't get your wish, Ensign. Looks like they've gone.
Klingon birds of prey uncloaking.
Captain Draxon, sir. On screen.
Draxon!
Past time for us to go on to Biranu Station, Captain. Although, this has been an interesting skirmish.
Very
I am
interesting.
also due at Biranu Station, Captain Draxon. With your permission, I will transfer to your ship for the final leg of the journey.
We will be honored by your presence, Captain. Make your preparations and transport to us when you are ready. Draxon out.
I'll take my leave of you now, Captain. Good luck.
Thank you, Captain.
Transporter room reports Captain Picard is ready to beam over to the Rancoof, sir. Lowering shields for transport. Transporting now.
That was
Captain
quick.
Picard has transferred to the Klingon ship.
Long-range scanners indicate another ship entering this system. It's the Zukov.
Incoming message from the Zukov, sir. Captain Verada in command. On screen.
Dauntless, we have been assigned to complete the escort of the Sovereign to space dock. We will stand by until she is ready. You may proceed to the Vesuvi system to supply the surviving colonies there. Verata, out.
Transmission from Sovereign, sir. On screen.
We've been able
Sato!
to make sufficient repairs to allow us to warp, Captain.
That's good.
We're heading on to Starbase 12 with the Zukov. Thanks for your help. Soto out.
The
Not
Klingons are
a
leaving, sir.
problem.
I suggest we do the same. We have to complete our run to the Vesuvi system, sir. Starfleet regulations require us to drop out of warp at the edge of the Vesuvi system before proceeding to the inner planets.
That's nice. Anyway, now the full third reason as to why I was doing this game as my retro throwback is because, as I was mentioning earlier, this is not the first game that has had you in command of a starship as a captain or a bridge commander. And it is not going to be the last. Which brings me to the third and final reason I did this game instead of Star Trek 25th Anniversary, like a few other YouTubers have done, and that is Star Trek Bridge Crew. What is Star Trek Bridge Crew? Check the view screen.
Captain's log. Stardate 2016.165. Starship USS Aegis is preparing for her maiden voyage. We've gathered some of the most decorated officers in the Federation to test her limits and to prove her place among Starfleet's finest ships. We're en route to a secret testing facility and are proceeding to our destination at maximum warp. This is amazing!
Wow! Absolutely astonishing.
When I walked in, I really wasn't sure what I was actually walking into. This is very cool. If I could have imagined what I would have wanted the Star Trek VR game to be, this is it! This is what we've been waiting for.
Holy crap, this is amazing.
I mean, it really is breathtaking. That was an extraordinary experience, to be fully encompassed in a world.
Whoa, not into that. You're interacting with each other and you're talking to each other and you're taking orders from the captain and I mean, it's really cool.
So there's captain, helm, piloting the ship, tactical, and the engineer routing power and charging warp coils.
I'm feeling pressure already. I'm feeling nervous now.
All right, shields up. Prepare warp. Take us out.
Yes, Captain.
Co-op game playing is not new. I mean, you know, we can play games with our friends, but there's something different about being in a shared virtual environment.
Hearing who you're playing with, you can look over and see the person and see them doing their job and talk to them.
The team does not succeed unless everybody does their job well.
Ship decloaking, activating shields.
Okay, shields up.
Shields up.
I really did not want to lower the shields while we were under attack. I was very impressed by LeVar playing that game today. He really had the language of Star Trek down.
And they are transporting, Captain.
It's like, yes, it just makes you push the buttons.
I will say I nailed being the engineer.
That doesn't sound good.
It's a Klingon. Red alert.
Preparing to warp.
We're under attack. We have been waiting in anticipation for so long for the technology of virtual reality to catch up with where we imagine we should be and where we all want to go. Line us up for warp, please.
We have full power.
Ensign, as soon as you can get us the hell out of here, I'd be most grateful.
This was really incredible.
Hull is down to 20%. Come on, y'all.
Punch it.
As soon as you can. Here we go. Woohoo! It's your own Star Trek experience in a virtual world where you can hang out with whoever you want. And that's a pretty good deal.
Well, that was the E3 reveal trailer, but you get the point. There is also a link to another YouTuber in the description below called Blunty, who has a video from E3 where he got to sit down and play it himself. So, that was the third reason I chose to do Bridge Commander, as I feel it is the spiritual predecessor to Bridge Crew. Bridge Crew seems to be amongst the first AAA VR titles, amongst the first, not the first, but amongst the first, that is being developed by Red Storm, published by Ubisoft, and is due for release November 29th this year for the PlayStation VR, the Rift, and the HTC Vive. And from what I've seen, I am pretty jelly that I do not yet own any of the VR equipment to play this game and others like Onward. And even if it is based on the Kelvin timeline that I really do not like, and to clarify Kelvin timeline, the Kelvin timeline is the timeline that we refer to with the last three Star Trek movies that were produced. But it looks amazing, and I look forward to seeing what comes with this needed boost to VR. Which I will do another video on that later on. It'll actually probably be the next video. I'm just finalizing some research and briefs that I need to work out. Which is how I've started to do my videos. I'll have a brief with the way things are done. So I have been the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angelite85. If you like this video, give that like button a beer, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you Anzacs in the next video.